what happens if you want to change the working areas or work sharing?
Okay, so I already made a mistake before. Let's say, let's make a mistake on your side now. You got this, and I don't know, what sort of working areas do you have now?
Currently I have the surrounding and the neighboring buildings, but I can, I can make do with that. So let's say I'm currently working on the surrounding, and I'm creating another building model here.
Yeah.
So let me just go back to the ground floor and make the 2D visible.
Yeah, okay.
And all I have here is actually I have
the model.
I have a building model. Actually, it's basically a volume model.
Yeah.
Something like that. Just to sketch something that signifies the neighboring buildings. It's going to be satisfied with whatever I'm given. So I'm just going to increase the height to 10 meters. Okay, so I have a building over here, but yeah, that was a little bit.
It's a bit shallow, but
it should have one extra.
You can change it. Yeah.
So, yeah. So the point is that now these buildings, although look similar, they are not on the same working areas. So if I click on this one, this is actually on a surrounding area, and the other ones are neighboring buildings. So how do I reassign that? I can do that if I go to the File, Teamwork, Administrative Elements, and reassign elements to different working area.
Yeah.
But here's the tricky part. I can only reassign things between the areas which I'm currently holding. So I'm not an administrator. I only have authority to switch between the areas what I have. But now I'm just going to
which is fine for the most of the time, because you shouldn't pass things anyhow to parts which are currently in edit. But anyhow, if I have something that I would like to pass over to you on a working area that you have, you can just log off for a while. I can make this change, and then you can log back in, and you can just take over the things that I just passed to your working area. The whole thing is that should you make any sort of mistake, it's not a problem. Just as you could move and copy things between floors or layers or something like that, you can do the same thing with with the currently assigned item to one specific working area, and then change it back to the other working area.
What happens if we want to change the working areas for ourselves? So I want to work on a different area now. We want to modify the work share.
Okay, so let's talk about changing work share. And I think this will clarify that actually working areas they don't belong to us. So what I will do now, I will again log off. I made the changes, I saved the changes, I log off, I log in again. I just start ARCHLine, and then I load up the theme project. And in the theme project, let's just go with, that's it. And in the theme project, now what I do, because we have discussed that today I should work on a different field, on a different area of this project, I will take over, for example, interior design. And well, I cannot take over the surrounding. I would like to work on that. So I tell you to log off.
Yes, so I should leave this as it is. I'm just going to
either I call you or something like that. So you log off, and this dialog here, this is automatically refreshed from time to time. So I can either close it and open it back again, and so it looks for the currently available users and the ownership of them. But sooner or later it will also automatically update itself. So I will see that Zoltan has left
I just let it go. So.
Yeah. So he left the working area. So he just left the room and closed the project and logged off. And so now I can take over the surrounding as well. Okay, so now we changed roles a little bit, because from this point on I will add things to the surrounding, I will work a little bit in the interior design, and perhaps you will take over MEP and work with that.
Sounds good to me.
So let's just go with this one, and then from this point on everything is just as the same as before. You just take over different working areas, work with them, and when you leave the project, when you close ARCHLine, when you log off, and you close ARCHLine, then all the working areas are automatically freed up.
Yes, so I'm just currently occupying I'm going back to neighboring buildings and MEP, and that's where I'm going to work. Let's go back to your screen, see what you have.